Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Department of Physical Education of Negros Oriental State University. The Department of Physical Education offers the basic physical education courses for the undergraduate programs of the university, except for colleges having specialized physical education curriculum of their own. A student who is taking physical education 4 is presumed to have completely complied and finished Physical Education 1, which is a prerequisite course. Today, let me give you a brief focus on the lessons that you will be learning and stimulators that you will be accomplishing and complying alongside with all the other requirements of the course.
Once again, welcome to the P4 curriculum. This is the book entitled Sport Management for College Students, which I authored that you will be using as your reference with your respective PE instructors, and I made this available for all PE4 students who are officially enrolled at the Department of Physical Education of Negros Oriental State University in the main campus. Let's start with the overview of the course. For the course number, we have PE4, course title, Sports Management, number of credits, 2, number of hours, 36, and the prerequisite subject is PE1. For the course description, the course deals with the learner's acquisition of knowledge on the importance and understanding of administration, general concept of organization and management of sports events within the context of sports managers. Further, this applies scientific and evidence-based practices in actual administration with the positive use of ICT and other varied teaching and learning resources to develop higher order thinking skills, as well as the use of appropriate assessments for student learning, and give opportunity to apply this acquired knowledge, skill, and values on the conduct of sports tournaments. The general course objectives. 1. Show skills in the positive use of ICT in the virtual teaching learning. 2. Demonstrate mastery of skills in the organization and management of tournaments. 3. Utilize the learned skills to create and produce outputs of every lesson. The course requirements. Prescribed PE uniform. Regular attendance, 3 consecutive absences without valid reason will be considered dropped. Please notify your PE instructor if you cannot attend the virtual meeting or meetings and state your reason or reasons. In order to pass the course, a student is expected to submit and comply the following. 1. Short tests and quizzes. 2. Class participation, attendance, study stimulators. 3. Project, course textbook accomplished activities. 4. Practical tasks. 5. Long written examinations, which include midterm and finals. For the introduction of the course, sport management is one of the new courses in the field of physical education. This subject aims to prepare the college students to become effective and efficient managers in sport and other recreational activities. It is in this field of study that the students who take PE4 in this university are taught of the new trends and styles of managing and organizing both school and community-based tournaments. Moreover, this course helps the students to establish better understanding on the philosophy and ethics in administering sport tournament, enhance students' skills in actual administration of tournaments, and improve their traditional approaches in organizing and promoting sport tournaments and other recreational activities. For part 1, understanding the importance of administration, with the following learning objectives. At the end of part 1, the students shall Number one, explain thoroughly the importance of administration. Second, define terminologies that relate to administration. Three, discuss important philosophies in administration. And four, explore important values related to ethics. Lesson one is on the basis for philosophy in administration, while lesson two is on types of administrators, and lesson three, tasks of a manager. Study stimulators for part one. Through the lecture of the first part of the manual, you have learned that the quality of the kind of administrator plays a vital role in the promotion of excellence in the administration of physical education and sports programs. The answers desired in these stimulators spring forth from the intent to find out your awareness on the types, titles, and philosophies of administration, as well as the different notions that are attached to it. Stimulator 1. In trying to understand the importance of administration, you as a leader must know that the concepts of effectiveness and efficiency offer a very thin line of difference. To clearly show their differences, explain thoroughly what these two ideas mean: doing the right thing and doing the thing right in relation to leadership, management, and administration. Stimulator 2, let us check your understanding of the salient features of leadership and administrative titles, so define the following terms below. Management, director, coordinator, supervisor, chairperson, and sport management. For Stimulator 3, considering the various traditional philosophies in general education courses, as well as philosophies in major courses of physical education and sports, find out which of the following philosophies in administration best describe you as a future manager. Choose only one and explain. Idealism, realism, pragmatism, existentialism, and eclecticism. For Stimulator 4, as a future sports manager, how can an understanding of the concepts of ethics, values influence the way you handle sports program? Explain. Part 2 is on organization, with the following learning objectives. At the end of part 2, the student shall 1. State and discuss the importance of organizational structure. 2. Share and reflect critically personal experiences among peers. 3. Relate and explain examples of different concepts of power. And 4. Recognize good qualities of an effective leader. Lesson 1 is on committees. Lesson 2 on the different concepts and definitions of power. Lesson 3, leadership in action. Study Stimulators Part 2. Your understanding of the role of the term organization, especially as applied in sports management, can be tested from your readiness in answering succinctly the given question below under each stimulator. Stimulator 1. Explain and elaborate the concept of organization through scientific and technical points of views. Stimulator 2. Based on your personal experiences, What do the following ideas mean? What impact can they to a democratic form of administration? Committees of 20 deliberate plenty. Committees of 10 act now and then. But most jobs are done by committees of 1. Stimulator 3, enumerate and explain at least 5 different concepts of power. Strengthen your discussion by citing examples that are based on your personal experiences. Reward power. Coercive power. Legitimate or authority power. Referent power. Expert power. Information power. And group power. Stimulator 4. Out of the 15 qualities of an effective leader, choose only 5 which you think will make a great impact in leadership. Explain each by citing concrete examples. Number 1, keeps emotions under control. Number 2, uses many kind words. Number 3, gives reasonable explanations. 4, encourages freedom of expression. 5, says daily, how can I improve my tact? 6, suggests constructive steps. 7, protects the weak and absent. Number 8, prevents ridicule. 9, is interested in what conferees say. Number 10, thinks of conferees' comfort. Number 11, uses a persuasive voice. 12, relaxes facial muscles when not smiling or frowning. 13, pays compliments freely and sincerely without flattering. Number 14, overlooks insignificant mistakes. And number 15, has ideas that she or he practices. Part 3 is on intramurals and recreation sports with the following learning objectives. At the end of Part 3, the students shall, number 1, trace the development of intramural and recreational sports. Number 2, recall the history of athletic meets in the Philippines. Number 3, explain the different perspective of athletic meets in the Philippines. Number 4, define terminologies in school and campus recreation. Number 5, value the importance of scheduling games. Number 6, perform steps in tournaments and league play. And number 7, propose plans for tournaments and league play. Lesson 1 is on different perspectives of athletic meets in the Philippines, while Lesson 2 will be on terminologies related to school and campus recreation program. Lesson 3 will be on objectives, organization, and structure of intramural programs. Lesson 4 on organization of competition, tournaments, and league play. Study Stimulators Part 3. Now that you have explored the development of intramurals and recreation sports, as well as the importance of scheduling games, the steps, and the plans in tournaments and league plays, you are now ready to answer the given stimulators, which will prove once and for all your internalization of the different related concepts. Stimulator 1, highlighting their significant contributions to sports and athletics. 1.1, trace and discuss the development of intramural meets in the Philippines. 1.2, explain thoroughly athletic meets, competitions in the Philippines through the point of view of each perspective. Stimulator 2. To have a clear understanding of the term school and campus recreation program, define the following terminologies. Intramurals, extramurals, play day, sports day, and club sport. Stimulator 3, 3.1. What is the importance of scheduling in holding a tournament? 3.2. What are the things that need to be considered in scheduling a tournament? Explain. 3.3. Show an example of how a game is scheduled. Follow the given format in scheduling games. Stimulator 4. Round Robin Tournament. 4.1. What is Round Robin Tournament? How is it done? Problem 1. With 7 teams, 2 hours per game, in 5 days, and to be scheduled in the month of March, preferably first week. Problem number 2. With 8 teams, 2 hours per game, schedule this for 1 week in the month of February, preferably last week. Single elimination tournament. 4.2. What is single elimination? How is it done? Problem 1. For 4 teams, 2 hours per game, within 2 days, AM and PM, in the month of August, second Saturday and second Sunday. Problem 2. With 6 teams, 2 hours per game, 3 days, PM only, in the month of September, preferably third week. For double elimination tournament. 4.3. What is double elimination? How is it done? Problem number 1. For 8 teams, 2 hours per game, in 1 week, AM and PM, in the month of April, preferably last week. Problem number 2. For 9 teams, 2 hours per game, 1 week, AM, PM, in the month of March, preferably first week. This is the end of PE4. Good luck, everyone, and congratulations ahead.